This is the project we call Blinkie Bill. Now, there have been lights on wheels a long time, but up until now it hasn't been possible to produce a unit as robust, as durable, and as lightweight as Blinkie Bill. Typically, this unit would be stored overnight on charge and wheeled out by an operator to just underneath the school zone signs. The mast is easily raised, and I can take it right out of frame. It'll go tall enough to go just underneath the very highest of school zone signs. If the operator is frail or of small build, the unit is designed to lie down, and the same operation can be performed more ergonomically. Once in place, sturdy stabilizers with pivoting feet unfold to make sure the unit is stable, even on ground that isn't level. Now, there are limits, of course, as to how sloping the terrain can be. But we are not talking here about councils hostile to the idea of safety devices. So the possibility of putting a plinth or apron or concrete block at the appropriate site to make it easier to bed down this unit just makes plain good sense. Once the stabilizers are in place and the wheel clamps applied, you have a very stable unit indeed. Once in place, the operator unlocks the cabinet and tests the unit by switching it on. I mentioned that it had all the vividness of the much more costly fixed installations. In our test, it actually has more lumens than the $25,000 units. It will perform its function for 90 minutes before switching itself off automatically. And although the unit typically would be stored overnight on charge, and yes, it fits through a standard doorway and charges at a normal mains outlet, the fact is the operator could forget to put it on charge for a week, and it would still perform on a single charge with all the vividness you see here. This is a very efficient unit indeed. Most typically, the operator would bring the unit into position ahead of time. A quick glance at their watch tells them how many minutes until the correct start time. They dial that number into the delay start, switch to delay start or timer, press the timer start button, and walk away. The unit will commence to flash as programmed and will start its cycle for 90 minutes. A couple more features inside the cabinet deserve the briefest of mentions. There's a security chain, if security is an issue, that's fed out under the unit and back inside where its anchor point is locked away. It will go around the very sign it's illuminating, and the power cord also locks away. It's a tamper-proof unit, key-locked and easily secured. Philosophically, we've added a small labour component, erecting and starting the unit, in return for a huge saving in cost. In that sense, Blinkie Bill is analogous to the popular lollipop person, where rather than have very expensive ordinary pedestrian lights, we add a labour component, the operator, and use a standard crossing. Blinkie Bill is the same basic idea. We believe we've solved a multitude of technical problems to get a unit like this ready to be licensed, and we confidently expect that those advantages will qualify for an Australian innovation patent. And until they do, we're not telling you how we do it, just what it does. All said, Blinkie Bill is ready to go to work now, saving licenses and saving lives. Are you?